Hey guys, today is day one of the final phase of Beaxst Unleashed, and it's the whole format's changing. We're going to circuits now. So, week 10, there's day one, 4 circuits. There's a strength circuit, size circuit, explosive re-speed circuit, and then a beast arm circuit. Morning everybody. It is day 3 of week 10, but it's the second total body split workout. I took a couple of notes. So today it's the exact same circuits. He just put the explosive circuit in the front, and this time it's referred to as the neuroactivator circuit. So circuit, it could be circus, we'll see. This is what he says about that. He says the explosive stuff he puts first because it acts as a neuroactivator. So it's used to excite the nervous system to perform the heavier work. And he says you'll feel the impact. So we'll see. But other than that, the only other couple of notes I took for you guys was if you're doing total beast mode, there's an extra round added to each circuit. And then the explosive circuit, where for myself at base mode is assisted dips, banded face pulls, and the banded hip thrusts. Beast and total beast, yours is different. Yours is like plyo dips, plyo pull-ups, maybe plyo push-ups. Yours is just a little more advanced moves. And the other thing I wanted to just make note too, like he says in regards to the circuits, they're kind of like mini total body circuits, each of them, because they each have a push, a pull, and a leg exercise. And then the arm circuit is performed as a shackled circuit. So that's been interesting. Shackled circuit, you never let go of those dumbbells. You just, between the two exercises, you have to hit your rep number. We've stepped up the game in the Beaxst program. day 5 of week 10, so it is the third total body workout of the week. It's the same exercises from earlier in the week, but he's just switched it up again. And I have more notes. The first circuit is called PAP combos, so post-activation potentiation. The explosive exercise in a superset right before the heavier exercise. So to potentiate the performance out of that heavier exercise. So this first one, like the first 2 exercises, assisted dips, dumbbell bench press. We'll see if it feels any different. And one other thing about the PAP combos, exercises 1 and 1A, 1B. So the assisted dips and then the dumbbell bench press, you'll finish your sets of those before you move on to the next set. The one thing I'm definitely noticing in these PAP combos, I had to drop down my weight in the heavier lift because I just couldn't do it. So don't know what that's about, but that's what's going on here. This circuit definitely gets my heart rate elevated. Fingers are wanting to cramp up. Ooh. So that was week 10 of Beaxst. 2 more weeks to go that are very similar in format, exactly similar. My brain doesn't have dibs on blood right now, but they're exactly the same format, just different exercises. I will say, can't really speak for workouts 1 and 2 of this week. They went a little quicker. The third workout, total body workout of the week with the PAP combos, plan ahead for that to take a little longer with rest periods and moving weights and stuff around. I'm enjoying the switch up for sure. I'm almost, we will see, contemplating repeating this phase because it's so different and it's only 3 weeks long. Not saying I'd go back and do week 10 next week. I'll move on to week 11, but after week 12, possibly going back and repeating weeks 10, 11, and 12. Like I said, this is very different format from the beginning of this program. I'm enjoying it. It was time for a change. Beyond that, I'm gonna finish up with a nice, quick 6-pack shuffle. I want to hit the core, but I don't want anything intense or crazy like Core 4 today. So if you recall from AX1, I mentioned I wasn't a huge fan of six-pack shuffle, or I wasn't too good about doing it. After nearly completing Core4, 1 week left, I have a far greater appreciation for six-pack shuffle. Concise, and it gets the job done. Alrighty, so one last quick note. I haven't said a whole lot about diet or anything. I'm still continue to fast. Still have not had baked goods. Actually, over this past week, the theme of life here seems to be balance and grappling a little bit with guilt, because I had numerous special occasions come up, and I enjoyed myself. A little more margaritas ended up in my life, and my 2-year-old is now a 3-year-old. Her birthday was the first time in a long time I was eyeing the cupcakes, those bright, ridiculously bright frosting colors. Very minute, but I grappled with some mental thoughts about having one, but luckily I've developed some serious inner dialogue that reminds me that one is never enough for me, and once it starts, I still don't think I have that much control over it. But in the past, if I did allow myself some flexibility, because you have to bend or you'll break. But I would wrestle with a lot of guilt over it. It did not last as long or as intensely, the feeling of guilt. I was able to understand better that when this is a lifestyle change, there has to be flexibility. You cannot spend your entire life I don't even know if to say diet mode. It will mentally drive you crazy. So journaled my way through it, mental dialogue with myself, and it was an improvement from where I have been in the past. So I hope everybody's doing well. I will see you next week for week 11, and I think that's about it. Bye, everybody.